Hello, my name is Christina Robles, and this is my submission for D253-Task2, Values-Based Leadership. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'd like to take a moment and introduce myself before we begin discussing this month's company-wide growth topic of emotional intelligence and how we can apply emotional intelligence in our everyday interactions. I've had the pleasure of working alongside many of you for several years. And for those of you that I have not yet had the opportunity to work with, my name is Christina Robles. I've recently taken over the role of customer service manager, and this is my very first meeting with you in that role. A few of my own personal values that have led me on a path of both personal and professional growth include integrity, respect, perseverance, growth, and teamwork. There will always be challenges in life, and how you respond to them can shape who you become. This will help you grow as a person and boost your confidence, and it will also show other people that you can overcome adversity and encourage them to do the same. However, getting through difficult situations isn't always easy. The majority of difficulties are very challenging. You won't fully appreciate their significance until you face and conquer these challenges. Overcoming adversity strengthens you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. One of these game-changing challenges appeared in my life when I was an undergraduate at Western Governors University. In the past, I was terrified of giving speeches in front of an audience. The thought of ever holding a team meeting like this one was absolutely debilitating. I didn't always feel confident when leading class discussions or giving presentations such as this. When these types of assignments would take place, my fear built up in a pressure cooker of discouragement and led me to crushing despair. I felt humiliated before my teachers, my partners, and most of all, my close friends. In time, however, I realized that the very people who seemed to be the source of my fear became my lifeline. Their inspirational words filling my mind and my heart with positive thoughts and my head with confidence. Peers who witnessed my difficulties sought to encourage me, boost my self-esteem, and convince me that I too could overcome my fear of public speaking if I just worked hard enough at it. The struggles we endure can warp our sense of identity and render us helpless in the face of our greatest fears. But confronting these challenges head on, however, can have the opposite effect, turning them into learning opportunities that fortify our resilience and expand our sense of what is possible. Taking everything into account, everything I've learned from this experience and, well, many others like that I've encountered in my life, it's clear that obstacles are impossible to avoid. And when you do encounter them, you must view them as learning opportunities. You might just surprise yourself at how easily you overcome them. Now let's talk about some of the ways that we can approach our team with a growth mindset by discussing the importance of value-based leadership and emotional intelligence. To do this, I have created a values-based vision statement for our team. And it is, we invest in ourselves and in one another, not just to grow as an organization, but also as individuals. Now, emotional intelligence, you might ask yourself, what is it and why is it important? Emotional intelligence is the ability to identify and regulate one's emotions and understand the emotions of others. A high EI or a high emotional intelligence helps build relationships, reduce team stress, diffuse conflict, and improve job satisfaction. We do this through self-awareness. Self-awareness in the workplace is crucial because it involves taking control of one's own feelings, emotions, and mental health, which all contribute to your overall emotional intelligence. Every day, our thoughts and emotions and actions at work are heavily influenced by all of these things. Self-aware employees are those who, one, understand what they want, two, recognize their strengths and weaknesses, and three, have control over the way they present themselves. Self-awareness is a skill that does take time and energy and practice to excel at it. But by practicing techniques and consciously working to improve, you can grow your skill set and become an example for others. Some tips for practicing self awareness include: one, coping better with pressure and stress. This can be done by pressure because pressure is a natural part of our life. And though it's easy to see how continual pressure at work can lead to stress and anxiety, if you don't have a good coping mechanism to manage it, simple behaviors like recognizing one set of stressful emotions and taking regular breaks to relieve pressure can help you respond positively to pressure and reduce risks of burnout. Highly self-aware individuals even have the potential to reframe situations in their minds and view them as positively rather than negatively. Two, managing time. With a good level of self-awareness in the workplace, you will find it challenging to manage your time and perform at your peak on a regular basis. But it's a big help if you can think ahead and plan your schedule to maximize your strength and minimize your weakness. So for instance, if you know that you work best first thing in the morning, you should feel comfortable organizing your day accordingly to limit meetings and other distractions and instead focus on your priorities. Three, communicate effectively to reduce conflict. A deeper understanding of your emotions. The journey towards self-awareness helps you better identify and manage your emotions. In the workplace, this is crucial as it can impact your ability to communicate with others and collaborate productively. Handling conflict productively. In life, things happen. How you react to these changes and turbulence is crucial. Staying positive and professional in the face of adversity is crucial for keeping your organization running smoothly. Four, you can practice mindfulness. Each day, spend time connecting with yourself and self-reflecting. Ask yourself questions like, what occurred throughout the day, and how did this make me feel? What could you have done better? Make sure to create the space and time to ask yourself these questions before ending your day. You can do this by writing it out. Journaling can be a positive outlet for many people. It allows you to process your thoughts and emotions by writing them down. And this is a great way for you to let out your frustrations, your feelings, or irritations in a healthy and productive way. Self-management. Self-management shows that you are prepared to take on any challenge that comes your way, even if you're working independently. Self-management is the ability to handle your job without needing motivation or supervision from others. It's the ability to manage our behaviors, thoughts, and emotions consciously and productively. There's no hard or fast rules for personal management skills, but there are tips for self-management which you may consider as a rule to keep yourself organized. A few of these would include creating your own unique values and principles and stand by them. If you have something to contribute, well, speak up. Stay true to what you say and the promises that you make. Set goals. Setting goals at work means deciding what is important for the job and creating an action plan to achieve it. It will help you manage your time and actions effectively. You decide what you do in a clear and understandable way. Be organized. You can organize your workspace. Being organized shows that you are serious about your work. Additionally, you can manage your workload and time to maximize your productivity in the most effective way possible. Be accountable. Being accountable means taking responsibility for your thoughts and your actions. You are diligent in checking your work to see if you can improve it to get the best possible results. Manage your stress. Because crises occur now and then at work, you must be prepared not to break down in times of stress. With good self-management skills, you can have grace under pressure. You will be able to handle your emotions and keep a professional attitude in the office. Now, time management. You can maximize your time by prioritizing tasks, avoiding distractions, and maintaining focus. When you practice effective time management, you set and meet deadlines. Work on one thing at a time and delegate responsibilities correctly. Adaptability. The more adaptable you are, the better you'll be able to effectively handle adversity without getting the best of you. This means that having a renewed mindset and being resilient regardless of the workplace challenges. Social awareness. Social awareness is your ability to recognize and understand the emotions and behaviors of others. When you understand others better, you can connect better with them and build stronger trust and respect. Strengthening our understanding of others' emotions, motives, and desires will help our team to be more effective in accomplishing our team goals that bring benefits beyond just the bottom line. And here are a few strategies that you or that we can use as a team to bring our personal emotional intelligence into the social sphere. You can do this by active listening. Listening with the intent to gain awareness and understanding means much more than passively hearing. It means giving full attention to the person speaking, laying aside preconceived assumptions, and setting aside disruptive thoughts so that other person's words can soak in. Good listeners don't assume. They know or understand a situation before hearing someone out. They listen, look for the facts of the situation, and then they analyze the emotions surrounding it. You can also do this by showing empathy. Showing empathy does not necessarily equate to agreeing with someone's point of view, but it does mean that acknowledging their emotions and considering them when making decisions. Empathetic acknowledgement is being sensitive to the information others are sharing and making sure not to invalidate their feelings by diminishing or judging or even rejecting them. When someone's emotions are invalidated, that squashes all hopes of finding understanding and building a stronger relationship. There are lots of ways to acknowledge how someone feels without agreeing that their point of view is accurate. And here are a few examples. You could say, I haven't had that experience myself, but I can imagine how difficult it is. Or you could try saying, I hear your concern and I appreciate that you care. Or something as simple as, I can understand why that is upsetting for you. Unconscious bias. The term unconscious bias in the workplace describes the common human tendency to form judgment about coworkers without having all the facts. Stereotypes, preconceived notions, past experiences, and even gut instincts can all contribute to bias. When a person harbors a prejudice but is oblivious to it, this is known as an unconscious bias. How does a bias affect ethical decision making? Well, decisions are not based on facts. This also leads to bad choices that can harm you or our team, and it missed opportunities to learn and to connect and to grow. This all can create a hostile work environment. Now there's also cognitive bias. Now what's a cognitive bias? Cognitive bias is the human propensity to form opinions and take actions based on incomplete information or irrelevant past experiences. Cognitive inertia is the tendency for beliefs or set of beliefs to endure once formed. For example, when a manager might fail to reevaluate a situation even in the face of change. Attentional bias is the tendency to pay attention to certain things while simultaneously ignoring others. An example of this would be if you're awake and you didn't leave your spot, yet you didn't notice people leaving or even entering the room. Ethics and relationship management. Ethics values provide the foundation for how our organization functions and how we treat our employees, customers, and even other stakeholders. When dealing with customers, it's important to act ethically because it makes a difference in how we are received. It increased customer satisfaction as a result of adhering to high ethical standards, and it can result in the customer coming back and recommending our business to others. Profitability is another area that can be positively impacted by ethical business practices. Now, my approach to relationship management. As the new customer service rep manager, I value teamwork and I encourage a friendly and safe atmosphere and one that models respect, helpfulness, and cooperation. Our team will foster diversity and inclusion. I will accomplish this by doing the following: maintaining open lines of communication. This will help with problem solving. I will follow through and honor my commitments because this will build trust between us. I will encourage the team with goal setting. This demonstrates teamwork and my appreciation for your input. This will also create a well-defined framework for your success. I will also understand what is expected of me. What is expected of me. This will be that I will make myself available to offer assistance and feedback. So in closing, you might be asking yourself, how can I use emotional intelligence in my role as a customer service representative? Or maybe what should I be focusing on to help be a team player? Well, first of all, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking this opportunity to grow. Emotional intelligence call to action is how you can help as your role as a customer service representative. So as a team, we will focus on self-management. That means we will focus on keeping disruptive emotions, impulses in check, acting in congruence with our company our personal values, and handling change flexibly, pursuing company and personal goals and opportunities despite obstacles or setbacks. I just want to thank you all again for all that you do, and I look forward to growing right alongside you.